for the day is Mr. Vishal Gupta. He has been with IDP for 10 years and serves as the Director of IELTS Operations South Asia and Shared Services with IDP. As we know, the COVID-19 pandemic has fundamentally changed the way we work in higher education. IELTS testing is one large area that was affected, but learn from Vishal on how they continue to put customers first and what the future of testing looks like. I will hand it over to Vishal, and if you have any questions during the presentation or subsequent panels, please type them in the Q&A box at the bottom of your screen. Vishal, handing it over to you.
Thank you, Dharma, and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this session of IDP Conclave. My name is Vishal Gupta, and I'm Director IELTS Operations for South Asia and Shared Services. As we all know that we are experiencing the most unprecedented and unforgettable times of our lives. It is said that the dreams should be lived and the life is meant to be explored. Each moment has something to learn from, and this unique time of pandemic will leave us with the many lessons in life and management. Like other businesses, IELTS testing was also impacted. And for us, you are the top priority always. And if not we, then who will understand as to what goes into your mind in these circumstances and the support required from an organization with a complete uncertainty at a point of time. I will take you through a small presentation to show what all initiatives taken by an organization to ensure all possible support. Hope my screen is visible. Dharma, can you confirm, please?
Yes, Vishal.
Thank you. So what we'll cover today, we'll understand a bit about IELTS, that what IELTS is, COVID-19 impact, how did it impact our candidates, what went into mind and how did we support them. As mentioned that we put candidates first, how our team continued engagement with our team, our candidates. Candidate safety was utmost important for us, how the technology was leveraged to provide end-to-end support to the candidates, what's the way forward, and how you can register your test. Now, understanding a bit about IELTS, though you may know about it, it is a comprehensive English language test comprising of 4 components, which is listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Last year, over 1 million candidates took the test in India. It is the world's most popular English proficiency test, recognized by over 10,000 institutes across the globe. It is valid for both academic and immigration purposes, and it is the only test which is accepted by all major destinations like Australia, Canada, US, UK, New Zealand, and Ireland. So IDP in India conduct the test over 66 locations for pen and paper. For UKVI, we test across 13 locations, and we have 23 computer delivered test centers with 13 life skill A1 and B1. Now, as mentioned that COVID-19 impact, we all went through a lot of stress with the low confidence, uncertainty, panic, and insecurity. Because as a candidates, we weren't sure that whether the test would be conducted or no, whether you will be able to take your intake, whether you're going to lose 1 year, whether you can take the test. If yes, what would be the safety protocols? If no, what will happen? Those who have already booked the test, what's going to happen? So there was a lot of uncertainty at a point of time. What we did, we kept a continuous engagement with our candidates, with our referral partners, and all other stakeholders. We enhanced our call center operations, and you will notice that 137,000 inbound calls received by our team members. Over 96,000 outbound calls were made. Till now, 155,000 mails have been responded to. Over 100,000 free transfers given to the candidates, with 20,000 speaking rescheduled. All these messages were posted on the social media, may it be Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. We kept connected ourselves with our candidates to provide them as much as the information and put them at ease to the extent possible. Now, candidate safety, certainly at this hour, this is the utmost priority for us. What we did, apart from the government guidelines to have the social distancing, use of the sanitization, everything, there were two major things, which we did. One, we had the computer delivered test started with a 50% capacity. Though we can operate at a full capacity, but we are still continuing with the 50% capacity. We have limited the paper-based testing to only 100 candidates as of now. Rather, we have added the venues so that the candidates can take the test without any wait period. Apart from that, our team ensures that every candidate is called before the test to ensure whether they are comfortable to take the test, are they in a good health. If they have any issues, we are happy to transfer their test. Number two, every candidate has to sign health and safety document at our test venues. What we noticed at a point of time that everybody was using the same pen. Now, every candidate, whosoever has to sign the safety document, which is a mandatory document, now have to scan the barcode. Every single detail will come on their mobile phone. They can just click submit and we'll get the copy of it. So it's all digital. So these are the safety features we are following at our test venues. I'll show you a small video to showcase that what all safety measures are taken at the test venues. So leveraging the technology to provide end-to-end support. We used to have a face-to-face communication with our candidates, but the COVID period has evolved our organization into the technology. As you all know that we had the Macquarie University providing the free online course to our candidates, but during this period, we have tied up with the University of Queensland and we have provided another additional online free courses. Masterclass webinars are delivered and being delivered. We did the Facebook Live session. We launched the IELTS indicator because at a point, the candidates were not able to take the test. So IELTS indicator was launched, keeping in mind so that candidates can secure their seat at the universities. We have come up with an online ATRF and the EOR. So now candidates can apply for the additional TRF to be sent to the universities and recognizing organizations. And as well, those who are not satisfied with the results can apply EOR online. They need not to visit any branch or to any other office. Issuance of the eTRF was a big win for us. Now candidates need not to have a physical copy of the TRF. They can download their electronic version of the TRF under their candidate login in our website. They can print as many as copies, and these are valid, and these are acceptable by all the recognizing organization as well as the visa organizations. Zoom sessions, all our Zoom sessions were operated at 100% capacity. We have 150,000 minutes of the video views for the Facebooks, 1.5 million reach with a 60,000 engagement, and Punjab played the active role. As you know that the candidates have to visit to our test venues for the speaking test. This is the only test wherein the face-to-face communication happens between the examiner and the candidate. Not only the distance increased between the candidate and the examiner, We have come up with a BCP video call. What does it mean? That in this case, the candidate comes to our test venue and candidate is the only person who sits in a particular room, whereas the examiner sits at another place and speaking happens virtually. So that there is no connect between the candidate and the examiner. You'll be happy to note that over 10,000 test takers have so far appeared for the BCP VCS. Candidate feedback. At IDP, we always treat that the candidate feedback is a gold mine for us because your feedback helps us to improvise. We get to know where we are going wrong, what all we need to correct in our system. Some of the feedbacks I'll read for you. Shamdeep Singh from Ludhiana states, the center was very professional. The kind of hygiene that they maintained was great. They sanitize every candidate and make sure everyone is safe. I really recommend IDP Ludhiana Center for candidates to give their exams. Similarly, Vivek Bangar from Delhi, he says, thanks IDP, you have provided your best in making my computer delivered IELTS test smooth and stress-free. Every test component was started on time. I'll show you a video. This is from Dr. Aishwarya.
Aishwarya. I'm working in Ernakulam, but I currently stay in Alva. I'm giving my IELTS exam to migrate to UK, and I would like to pursue my career in one of the NHS hospitals in UK. I heard it through my friends, and then I checked the website and found it was very good enough. The website is very user friendly, and it didn't have any hangs or any difficulties or troubles. The IDP IELTS exam environment is very friendly. We have all the staffs are very cheerful and they are always here to help us whenever we are in trouble. Of course, initially, prior to we enter the IELTS IDP center, we have a sanitizer. We need to scrub that and then wear our mask without which you cannot enter the premises. And then they check. We have a thermal scan for it, and we need to be within the normal temperature, and we are given gloves, and everything is carried out in a very hygienic way. All the entire premises is very sanitized, and it is disinfected at regular intervals. So I'm very pleased about the rating on 10. I would give certainly 8 or 9 on 10. It's a very high rate, and I'm very satisfied with the process that has been done. This I will certainly suggest because this is more easy and convenient as compared to the pen and paper examination.
So way forward, as we know that the COVID is not going to end soon. So we are happy to support candidates with the free test rescheduling during this period. As you know, we have 4 test dates in a month, but we have seek the approval to have AM/PM sessions, which means theoretically we'll have 4 test dates, but we'll have 8 sessions. So you can have practically 8 test dates in a month to appear for the test. The new complimentary IELTS practice book is being launched, which is Cambridge 14. Currently, we are issuing Cambridge 13. Soon you will have a Cambridge 14 launched in the market for you to prepare. We are very soon launching the mobile-based test registration facility. Upcoming IELTS live webinars. You will get the information through the social media, through our website. We are planning to revamp our website completely with the improved content for you to prepare, engagement, and online support. We are happy to support you with the registration. How can you register? We have multiple channels to register your test. You can book online. You can go to our website, www.ieltsidpindia.com. We have 40 offices across India. You can visit any of our office. Our representative will be happy to support you to do the registration. We have over 5,000 refer partners across India. You can see their contacts on our website. You can visit any of the refer partner. They'll be happy to help. They will be happy to help you for the registration. You can do a live chat on our website. You can call us at a toll-free number, which is 1-800-102-4544. Alternatively, you can email us at ielts.india@idp.com. Thank you. I'm happy to take questions. Dharma, over to you.
Thank you so much, Vishal. So we actually do have a number of questions coming in. One of the first questions for you is, could you tell us what is the difference between computer-delivered IELTS and pen and paper-based IELTS, and is one better than the other?
See, from the test perspective, there is no difference between the two tests. The only difference is that the computer delivered test, the results are faster. So the candidate can get the result in 5 days, whereas for the pen and paper, the result is available on the 13th day.
All right, thank you so much, Vishal. The second question from GRE is related to the IELTS exam itself. What important documents or things can they carry with them during the exam?
They have to go with a free mind to give the test. No documents practically are required because all the documents are taken before the test from the candidates, unless until the candidate misses to submit a particular document, they can hand over on the test day. And as I mentioned during my presentation, that we were taking the health and safety sign up from the candidates. Now that is also not required because we have a barcode available at the test venues. They can scan and everything will be done. So they just have to go with a peace of mind, appear for the test. That's it.
Okay. And one interesting question for you, Vishal, is that are there any particular regions in India where IELTS is recommended?
That is often asked question, but let me tell you that there is no particular region where you can take the test because the test is the same across the country. It is all a myth that if you go to an X location, you'll get the better band score vis-a-vis the Y location. Rather, I would appreciate that we are conducting the test almost at every location now. Take the test near to your residence so that you are at a comfort, you don't travel long, and you perform well.
All right. Thank you, Vishal, for that. And one student is asking, in terms of IELTS preparation, do you suggest that they join classes or any book that you would advise for a student to use to prep?
See, it all depends that how much band score candidate requires and if they have assessed themselves that what band score they are standing at the point of time. But certainly from an IDP perspective, we have online courses available for the candidates, and with to every candidate registered with us, we issue them in Cambridge 14. As I mentioned, that now we will be issuing the Cambridge 14 book for them to prepare. But if they think that they need to undergo the coaching, so obviously we have over 5,000 network of the coaching centers. They can find out any of the coaching center near to their location, and they can take the classes.
All right. Thank you, Vishal. One last simple question for you. Is the speaking test now happening virtually or is it in person?
So speaking test is happening virtually as well as in person. So depending upon the location and depending upon the examiner's availability and the travel and the convenience of the candidates.
All right, Vishal. Vishal, thank you so much for kicking off today's conclave and sharing a great example of customers first. We do have a lot of questions still coming in, but they will be answered for each student individually.